Hi boys and girls, Miss Aisbett here. Today's lesson is about multiplication, but specifically we're going to learn about groups of. So when you see the times symbol or the X symbol, I want you to think of the word groups of. So for example, this number sentence says 3 times 4 equals. Instead of saying the word times today, we're going to say the word groups of. So 3 groups of 4. So it will look like this. But how do we make 3 groups of 4? Well, it's really easy, and if you know that the X symbol is groups of, you'll be able to do it. 3 groups of 4. Now, the first number tells you how many groups that you need. So 3 means 3 groups. So on your paper, you're going to create 3 groups. The next number, 4, tells you how many are in each group. So in each of those groups, you need to create 4 circles. 1, 2, 3, 4. And you're going to do the same in the other one because you need to make sure that every single group is the same or it's equal. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Are they equal? Yes. So I've made my 3 groups and I have put 4 in each group. Now all I have to do is count how many there are all together. So I've got 4, 4, and 4. So I just need to plus them all together. And now there's lots of ways you can do this. If you know your doubles, you can say, well, double 4 is 8, and then I'm just going to count on 4 more. So 9, 10, 11, 12. Or you could go double 4 is 8, and then I'm going to take the 2 from here, which makes 10, because I know my friends have 10, and then I add 2 more, which makes 12. Doesn't matter which way you do it, but if you get the answer 12, you are correct. But does 3 groups of 4 look the same as 4 groups of 3? Let's figure it out. 4 groups of 3. So I've just switched the numbers around. 4 tells me the number of groups. That looks different to 3 groups. 1, 2, 3, 4 groups. Done. Now 3. Now I need to put 3 in each of the groups and I need to make sure each group is equal. So 3, 3, 3, 3. Now all I have to do is add them all up. So 3, 3, 3, 3. You add them up whatever way you want. You could just go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Or you could go double 3 is 6, and then I have another double 3, which is 6. And then I know my doubles, so double 6 is 12. So whatever way your brain uses to work it out, as long as you get the right answer, so 3 plus 3 plus 3 plus 3 equals 12. Now, the answers are the same, but they look different when you draw them, and that's really important to know. So, up the top we have 3 groups of 4, which is 12, and then down the bottom we have 4 groups of 3, which is 12. So, 3 times 4 is 12, and 4 times 3 is 12. But if we draw it using the groups of, we need to know that the first number tells you how many groups and that the second number tells you how many is in each group. And that's important to know because your pictures will look differently. Your turn. Okay, I'm going to roll the dice and I got 5 and I got 2. I'm going to use those numbers to put into a number sentence. 5 groups of 2 equals, now I could write it like this, 5 groups of 2. Or I could write it like this, because you know that the X symbol or the time symbol means groups of. 5 groups of 2. Now, I want you to pause the video right now, and I want you to get a pen and paper or a whiteboard and a marker. I want to see if you can do this by yourself. Alright, so pause it and give it a go. Draw the groups. Okay, so you needed to make sure that the 5 was how many groups that you drew. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now, the second number, 2, tells you how many is in each group. So in each group, you should have had 2. 2, 2, 2, 2, and 2. Now, what do we do now? We add them together. So 2 plus 2 plus 2 plus 2 plus 2. I can use my skip counting. So I can say 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. Or I I can see down the bottom, I have 5 here, and I know my double, so double 5 is 10. So whatever way you use to figure it out, that's fine. But as long as we get the same answer, which is 10. Awesome. This time, you're going to make 2 groups of 5. So I want you to pause the video now and see if you can do 2 groups of 5. Okay, so for you to do this, you need to make sure that the first number tells you how many groups. So I've got 2 groups. And then the second number, 5, tells you how many is in each group. And you've got to make sure that both groups are equal. So I've got 5 and 5. So now all you have to do is you add them together. So 5 plus 5, I know my doubles. Double 5 is 10. Well done. So this is what 5 groups of 2 look like. And this is what 2 groups of 5 look like. So the answer is still the same, but they look different when you draw them. And that's why you need to know that the first number tells you how many groups, and the second number tells you how many in each group. And it's really important that every single group is the same. You can't put 5 in one group, or 7 in one group, and 3 in the other. Every group needs to be the same, okay? All right, I'm going to roll the dice again. So I got 3 and 6. Okay. 3 groups of 6. I want you to pause the video now and see if you can make 3 groups of 6. Okay, so for you to do this, you need to know that the first number tells you how many groups and that the second number tells you how many in each group. Now, before I give you the answers, I want you to pause the video again and I want you to make 6 groups of 3. Okay, so have your 3 groups of 6. Now try the other way. So I'm going to pause it and give it a go. All right, let's go through the answers. So the top one, you needed 3 groups, and in each group you needed to have 6. And then if you know your doubles, you can go 6 plus 6 is 12, and then you can count on 6 more, which makes 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. Or you can do another way. You can see how there's 3, so you can go 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 18. And we get 18. Now, 6 groups of 3. You need to do 6 groups with 3 in them. Okay, and then how you added it up is up to you, so you could count by 3s. So 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 18. However you figured it out, and then you will get the same answer. So hopefully you got that. If you got that, give yourself a big tick. Okay, so now it is your turn. So I'm going to demonstrate what you'll be doing once you finish the video. To do this activity, you will need a whiteboard, you'll need a marker, and you'll need some dice. And if you don't have a whiteboard or a marker, you can just use a piece of paper and a pencil. So here's my whiteboard. You need to draw a line down the middle. You need to roll your dice twice to get 2 different numbers. So I'm going to roll. I get 1 and 4. Using those 2 numbers, you need to do a number sentence with the time symbol. Okay, so 1 times 4, and then I'm going to switch it around. 4 times 1. Now, if you know that that X or that time symbol means groups of, you're going to find this very easy. So 1 group of 4, you're going to do your 1 group. Okay, and then you're going to put 4 in the group because you've got your 1 group and then 4 in it. 1, 2, 3, 4. Easy. Now we come on this side. 4 groups of 1. Got to do my 4 groups. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then in each of my groups, I need to only put 1. 1, 1, 1, 1. Awesome. So you pick a side and you count how many there are altogether. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Easy. And to check my answer, I'm going to go on this side. 1, 2, 3, 4. They're both 4. Well done. You give yourself a big tick. Now, you do this 5 times. Every time you get it right, so you count how many altogether, and then to check, you use the other side. You give yourself a tick. So tick, 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 tick. When you have 5 ticks, congratulations, you move on to the challenge. So the challenge is pick a number between 1 and 10. So just one of your numbers can be between 1 and 10. So for example, I pick 8 and 2. So using those two numbers, I'm going to create a number sentence. So 8 times 2, and then I'm going to switch it around. So 2 times 8. And I know that that X or that times symbol means groups of. So 8 groups of 2. So I create my 8 groups, and then I need to make sure I put 2 in them, and then 2 groups of 8. So make my 2 groups, and I've got to put 8 in them. So I've got my 2 in each of these, making sure they're all equal. And then I've got to put 8 in these ones. Now I need to figure out the answer. So I'm going to go on this side, and I'm going to count how many are all together, and I can do that in any way I want. I like skip counting, so I'm going to skip count. So 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16. All right, 16 is my answer. I will write that in. Now check my answer over here. So I've got 8 here. Oh, I know my double 8s. Double 8s is 16. Great. So my answer is 16, so I give myself a big tick. Try and do this 5 times. It's a little bit harder because one of your numbers is going to be higher. If you find this super easy and you can do this 5 times, I've given you an extra challenge. And this is for students who really want to challenge themselves and go, Miss Aisbett, I understand this, I can do this. This is for you, okay? Both of your numbers can be between 1 and 10. So, I picked 8 and 6. There's going to be a lot of dots. So using these two numbers, you create your number sentences. So 8 times 6 and 6 times 8. And then over here, you know you have your 8 groups. Okay? And then over here, you have your 6 groups. And then in here, you're going to put 6 dots. So there's 8 groups, and there's going to be 6 dots in each of them. Okay, so 6, 6, 6, 6, 6, 6, 6, 6. And then over here, you've got your 6 groups, and you're going to put 8 in them. 8, 8, 8, 8, 8, 8. Then you need to add them all up. So you can count any way that you like. You can skip count by 6s if you know your 6s. Just see how you go. So what strategy am I going to use? I might go double 6 is 12. Double 12 is 24. And then I might go, well, 4 plus 4 is 8. And then 2 plus 2 is 4. So 48. And I'm going to check with this one. Or I might count one by one. So I might go 8 and then go 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, all the way to the end. And I get 48. And if you get that, give yourself a tick. And you can do that 5 times. So the last thing you need to know is what are you going to upload to Seesaw once you've done the video and you've done all the work. So what you need to do is you need to record yourself solving just one of the questions. It could be the extension one, the challenge one. It can just be, you know, something a little bit easier. Just one, record yourself and then upload that to Seesaw. Good luck. Bye everyone.